You're right, YouTube, I'm Jerry and I've got a whole load of snakes. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to build them a climbing frame. It's something that I've wanted to do for ages, and it's just so I can get them out and they can do what they want around the living room and I don't have to worry about them. So let's get started.
First things first, coffee. So this is going to be the base of it. This is 60 centimeters by 45 centimeters. This is where the legs are going to go. So the bottom of the legs are going to be in those 4 positions. 1 leg, 2 legs, 3 legs. Let's get that 4th one on, shall we? There it is.
So that's the frame done. Just need to put climbing things on it now. Give them stuff to do.
So I've drawn this line here. This is where that brace is going to go. So this is going to hold up the first floor. There we go. Fits lovely. Trying to get some circles on there. Then I can make some holes in it for them to climb through. There we go. Cut and routed. This is the back. The back's going to sit on like that. Trying to put some holes in that as well. Give them somewhere to climb through. Tip that stuff out. Make some more holes. There we go. 6 holes in the back. And I've trimmed it to shape as well at the top.
So now I've got a bottom floor and a top floor. Just need to get us around on these so it'll stop snakes from just falling off the edge, because they're really clumsy and they fall off everything. So need to help them not do that as much as we can. So put some sides on it.
That's the sides done for the top. That should stop it from falling off. And then the same for that first floor, and then there's a brace that I put in the middle just to help hold up the top, and it gives them something else to climb on. I added a bottom bit, kind of looks like a toilet seat, but something else for them to hook on. Cut loads of slats here, and then I'm just going to smash these on. There you go. So that sort of adds a bit of a support for the toilet seat, plus some things to climb on. Then I made a bit of a ladder so we can play snakes and ladders with them. Added these triangle bits in just for interesting sake, and then added another floor in there, something else for them to climb on. And then I got these bits of wood. So I made a stand at the top, then I stuck those 4 bits together, then I made this nice branch going across, something else for them to climb onto just to make it a little bit taller in case they want to get a bigger bird's eye view. Lots and lots of varnish now, just to make sure that it's waterproof, so if they wee or poo on it, then the wood's still going to be safe. Made sure that I used safe varnish for that.
So frame's done, varnish is on, sanding done. What I've got to do next, firstly the plant pots can go back on. Need to give them a little bit of a clean on the inside. We're double layering this to make it stronger for a snake to go in, and I'm also going to cut some carpet to go in. I'll show you the carpet in a minute. I've got all this rope, so I'm going to be cutting this up. I'm going to be making bits for them to climb on all over, so it's not just wood. There's going to be other textures. So I've got plenty of this. And all these flat areas, like this top one, this one here, possibly down here as well, and the very bottom, I've got a load of this carpet. So this is reptile carpet. This is what I use in all of my vivariums anyway. We've got loads of these from smaller vivariums that they've grown out of, and I can just cut bits of this up and use Velcro, because you can get the sticky back Velcro. Put that in all the corners, be able to stick this down, and then they'll have somewhere sort of nicer to sit if they want to, because I know how royal pythons like to just sit there and not do a lot sometimes, so it'd be nice to give them somewhere to just sit if they don't want to hang off stuff. So yeah, let's get going with the rest of it.
So first thing to do is prep that rope. So I've cable tied both ends so to stop it from fraying, and I'm going to use this Viv Clean because it cleans all the bacteria and I use it for all the Vivs that I've got. So what I did was I got a bucket of water, warm water, filled the Viv Clean up, and then I shoved the rope in it. Now leave it in there to soak for some hours. Right, time to empty out that water and then add some clean water. Obviously we don't want them climbing around on disinfectant, and there we go, just going to leave that to dry.
And it's done. We've got the leaves on, we've got the carpet on, we've got the rope on, everything's together. All we need now is a snake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the end of the day, at least until the sun starts going down, and then they should start waking up, and then we should get a good go of it. Because then they'll actually be awake, and then they'll enjoy their time on there. So let's see how this goes.